What's up guys? Welcome back by this new video. Today doing the Great League and today I'm going to test out Shadow Ampharos. Ampharos, it's an electric, just a pure electric type. It has Volt Switch as fast move, Drill Blaze and Brutal Swing as charge moves and will be assisted by Feraligatr and Shadow Gligar. So let's hop into the first match in the Great League, Open Great League, and see how Shadow Ampharos just does in the Great League. So we're going against Danny Deep. The first match, Shadow Ampharos into an Annihilate. Still not a really favorable Pokemon. Switching into Feraligatr. Look at the damage already. However, this could be a Shadow Ball. I think this is a Shadow Ball. Exactly, that's why I'm shielding it. Okay, opponent switches. I'll throw nicely on alignment. That's perfect. Going here for a perfect Hydro Cannon. Won't do a huge amount of damage, but will deal okay amount. Opponent will start throwing a drill run soon at me. That's totally fine. This will be the first drill run. I can handle that. So that's not a problem at all. I'm going here for another Hydro Cannon. This Hydro Cannon will almost get rid of the Dugong. And I can nicely Shadow Claw the Dugong down and give me a perfect opportunity to kill that Annihilate. However, opponent throws in a Bastiodon. I think in this scenario, saving my Shadow Gligar is a better response. So I'm going here with my Shadow Ampharos, going from perfect Trailblaze. Maybe shielded? Yes, it's shielded by the opponent. That's okay. Then I will throw in a Brutal Swing, a boosted Brutal Swing. This will deal quite okay amount of damage. Yeah, a decent amount, I would say. Opponent has to throw a move. He's noticing that. Perfect. He goes for Stone Edge. That KOs my Shadow Ampharos. And right now it's all up to Shadow Gligar. Opponent goes for another move. I will decide to just throw in a shield. I think that's the best because Stone Edge will definitely hurt me. Opponent comes with his Annihilate. That's totally fine. Go for Aerial Ace. No, I'm losing the CMP. Oh no. Will I lose the match right now? No, it's just a Night Slash. Oh my gosh. Oh, I already thought Ice Punch was a little bit too fast to make. But yeah, I'm going here for Aerial Ace. Unfortunately on the CMP. But if I'm right, I will be able to outpace that Bastiodon and making it to a perfect dig and winning the first game. So that's amazing. And Shadow Gligar just finishes off perfectly. Yeah, so really nice play from the opponent. I played it very clean as well. Really like that. So let's hop right now then into the second match. We're going against Danny Yankee. Going Shadow Ampharos into that's a terrible Pokemon to start against. Swampert. At least it's a regular Swampert. I'm winning the CMP, so I'm forcing the opponent to throw in a shield. He's perfectly doing that. This time I played on the CMP, that's perfect. Going here for another brutal swing. And opponent just throwed in 2 shields. Okay, that means my Shadow Ampharos did his job. And I can just let this Hydro Cannon KO me. So then going into my Feraligatr. However, this could be an Earthquake, but I will just let it go. Or Sludge Wave, okay. Opponent throws in a Medicham, and I have a perfect response with my Shadow Gligar. Opponent will throw in his Ice Punch, but that's okay. Going for a little overfarming here. Going for an Aerial Ace. This won't be able to KO the opponent, but that's okay. Aerial Ace will deal enough amount of damage. However, opponent will be able to make it to a move. That's okay. I KO'd him. Right now the Swampert returns. I'm going for the dig because Aerial Ace will not be enough to KO the opponent with. And in the back, opponent has the Shadow Tentacruel. Oh, this will end very bad for him. Because I have a perfect dig here, ready for him. Dig. Does massive damage, and I'm swing attacking the opponent down. And perfectly winning this game. So right now into the third match with 2 wins already, going against Thomas. Starting, Shadow Ampharos into Shadow Glade. This is quite a tough one. I can definitely stay in here. I think for me the best option is to try to absolutely Volt Switch this Shadow Glade down. Yeah, but Shadow Glade is just a very problematic Pokemon for me. Opponent is switching into Galarian Stunfisk. A very interesting response. He makes quite an okay catch. That's okay. Switching into my Feraligatr. I'm overfarming just before opponent makes it to an Earthquake. I think on the CMP maybe as well. Just going here for the Hydro Cannon, KOs that Galarian Stunfisk. Okay, I will lose the CMP against the Shadow Glade. But you know he can have me. That's okay. I think for me the best response is to throw in my Gligar and then wing attack perfectly down and see what the opponent has in the back. And he has an Frostless that I absolutely don't like. So I'm going here for an Aerial Ace that will definitely be shielded. I'm going then for a perfect dig here. A dig will probably be shielded as well. No, it won't be. Oh. 1 Volt Switch got through. Going to shield this. I think I'm not sure if I can survive 1 move. At least I will shield this Avalanche. Yes, I can Volt Switch down. And otherwise I could have won the CMP and make it to the Brutal Swing. So I would have won that game anyway. But yeah, that's really nice played. Once again. So right now into the 4th match with 3 wins already. We are going against Cartagonal or something like that. Starting first match into quite of a core breaker, to be honest. And Dragonair. And then we seeing a Shadow Feraligatr incoming that I absolutely don't like. So I will decide to shield this first Hydro Cannon. Going for a little overfarming. Going to maybe bait out the opponent with just an Aerial Ace. Yes, perfectly. He's using a shield. Okay, I will shield this one. And then 4 of those. No, I will keep it by 3 Shadow Claws, I think. 1, 2, 3. Make it to the areaways. Just in case if the opponent will use a shield here. I want to have a back-to-back ready. No, he didn't shield that one. Totally fine. He returns with the Shadow Dragonair. That means I'm going straight up for a dig from my Shadow Gligar. I won't give him an overfarm, so he's switching into... Oh no, we're seeing a Togedemaru incoming, but at least I'm going into my Feraligatr. Hydro Cannon will deal massive damage, absolutely massive damage into that Togedemaru. Ash against the... Oh, I really love that. He needed to shield this one. He will go for the Wild Charge. That will be able to KO me. But indeed his defense will be lowered, so I can perfectly Volt Switch him down. And in this case, his Shadow Dragonair has just 2 less HP left. And that means he will just lose the game. So I'm Volt Switching down, and that's a perfect kill. And once again a perfect win as well. So that's amazing. And right now into the last match of the first week with already 4 wins. So we're going against Renator or something like that. We're starting amazing against Angelicent. Opponent switches into a Scrafty. I farmed a little amount of energy there. And my Shadow Gligar is just perfect against it, so I don't really care. So I'll just continue, make it to a little bit more over farming. Throw here my first areaways. Seeing how this one will go. Areaways get shielded. Oh, very interesting. Yeah, I don't want to lose the switch advantage as well, so I'm just shielding. I know it will beam power up punch, totally fine. But I just really want to KO him. Then I have some spare energy left for later. Go for Aerial Ace, KOs, that's crafty. Opponent with the Jellicent, I'm going from Perfect Dig. Dig does amazing, switching into my Shadow Ampharos. We're seeing Galarian Stunfisk incoming. Not the best Pokemon, to be honest, but I have still my Feraligatr in the back left. So that's okay. I will just continue with my Brutal Swings. I think that's the best case to do right now. So just continuing. Opponent goes for Rock Slide. That will be able to KO me right now. But that's totally fine. I think my best thing to do right now is to just throw in my Shadow Gligar. Opponent goes perfectly, I think, from perfect overfarming. Unfortunately enough. But that's okay. Rock Slide. Right now my Feraligatr. I will let this move go. That's the best option to do. Just a simple Rock Slide. Yeah, so I have to think, will this be a Shadow Ball? I think it will be a bait. It's the Bubble Beam! Oh, no way! No way that was that Bubble Beam. That's just absolutely amazing. Going here for Hydro Cannon. Get shielded by the opponent. This will then be the Shadow Ball, or maybe another Bubble Beam, but I don't really care. Another Bubble Beam. Could have expected that. Going then for another Hydro Cannon. This Hydro Cannon will be able to KO this Jellicent. very perfectly. Then only Shadow Clawing that Galarian Stunfisk down, and I'm nicely winning the game. So that went perfect in my opinion. So, and we have won an entire streak as well. So that's amazing. Getting Carbink. Oops, really missing that ball. Ah, he's dodging. But yeah, I think starting with Shadow Ampharos in the lead is a very good one. Because the only real weakness it has is ground types. However, if it is a pure ground type, I can handle it with just a Trailblaze. But yeah. Yeah, getting once again those sandals. I don't know why I'm getting all of those sandals. I think there's a sort of a glitch. So right now into the first match of the second streak. And we are going against Shona from the Netherlands, probably. Oh, and we're starting against a terrible lead, so I'm switching straight into Shadow Gligar. Opponent is responding with Pelipper, that I absolutely don't like as a Pokemon. But it's fine, going here for an Aerial Ace. Yeah, my Aerial Aces are dealing already enough amount of damage. I'm going to shield. I really want to see what the opponent's response will be to this Aerial Ace. Will he shield? Because I really absolutely don't want to have my Shadow Ampharos against that Galarian Stunfisk. So I'm deciding to shield here once again. I think that's the best to do right now. No, he makes it to another move. Oh no. That's terrible. Surviving with the sliver rate of HP, forcing the opponent to throw his final shield in right now. He's doing that. I will finish him off with my Shadow Ampharos. And then switch into my Feraligatr opponent. Oh, he just started with the best Pokemon against me. Okay, so I think what the best plan to do is just... Yeah, this is quite terrible for me. At least I'm going for an Hydro Cannon here. This Hydro Cannon will still deal okay amount of damage into the opponent. Opponent is starting to throw in some moves, but that's okay. I'm still unable to switch. I will make it to a back-to-back Hydro Cannon. I think that's still the best option, because at this range Hydro Cannon will not be able to KO. So I think this is fine. But the problem is I don't have Focus Blast on my Shadow Ampharos, so I have to go here for the Trailblaze. That's my best thing to do. Our opponent probably already has made it to a Brutal Swing, and that means I will lose. Yeah, that's a really nice play from the opponent. I couldn't do much against it, but still really nice play. So into the second match of the second streak, and guys, I really want to make it to 500 subscribers by the end of May. So if you want to join me with that adventure, definitely press that subscribe button. It's free and you can always change your mind later. And right now we're starting in a dream lead. And the opponent continues with the lead. No way. I will just simply throw here a Brutal Swing. I think that's the best. And after this I will switch. So I don't have to take a flame charge against me. I think that's fine. Yeah, there's the flame charge, totally fine. Our opponent will win. Oh no, she won't win the CMP. Oh, I thought I made one Shadow Claw too much. Almost that mistake I've made. So Hydro Cannon at least KOs the opponent. Very perfect. Really like that. Yeah, I knew that the opponent would come in return with his Poliwrath. At least I'm throwing in a Hydro Cannon, just seeing how the opponent will respond to it. Does okay amount, but he KOs me unfortunately with that counter. So I'm going for Volt Switch, very powerful one. Scald, I'm shielding it, absolutely. Going here for Brutal Swing, I just really want to KO him, so I know if I have to save my shields for a specific Pokemon. Okay, opponent, she perfectly KO'd me, but at least I have a Brutal Swing ready. That she has to shield, otherwise she is just dead. Shadow Gligar. Yeah, I think this is the bait. However, I can tank a Shadow Ball still, so it won't really matter. Just a disarming voice. Really nice calling the bait from the opponent. And she's noticing that she cannot win the game anymore. So she committed, and I've won once again. And that's amazing. So right now into the third match of the second streak. 1 win, 2-1 lose. We're going against Pep Zarek or something like that. We're starting into a Venusaur. I will make it a little bit more interesting. I know it sounds a little bit stupid to throw in my Feraligatr at front. I have to be honest, I don't know what I'm doing as well. The opponent goes for Frenzy Plant and then switches into a Dunsparce. So at least my thing worked out, I think. Opponent just shielded it. Okay, Drill Run or Rock Slide, I can both tank those moves, so absolutely no problem. Going here for an Hydro Cannon. So that's fine, Hydro Cannon always gets rid. Can he roll out me? No, he cannot. So he has to throw in a shield to survive it. Okay, that's amazing. Yeah, he definitely will throw in a Drill Run, I expect. Because I had my Shadow Ampharos against him. No, he goes for the Rock Slide. Okay, totally fine. I will be making it here to a dig. No, wait, no! Oh, shoot. Oh, no. I didn't expect that the opponent would win the CMP. It wasn't, yeah. Okay, it's fine. Going for dig. Switching right now perfectly into my Shadow Ampharos. Shadow Ampharos will be able to perfectly full switch the opponent down. And I've made it to a ton of energy. Really like that. Going for Brutal Swing. Opponent has to shield at least one Brutal Swing, otherwise he's dead. Oh, look at the damage already. Going for another Brutal Swing. This time I'm undercharging it completely. I think that's the best. Yes, amazing. Okay, he throws a move, but I don't think he will be able to make it to a back-to-back or almost a back-to-back Frenzy Plant. So my Shadow Gligar is very safe and I can just wing attack down that Venusaur and he commits exactly as planned. Or at least that he will lose. So, yeah, I've won the game. And right now into the fourth match of the second streak. 2 wins into 1 lose. We're going against Rockstar 9998. Going Shadow Ampharos into a Medicham. Okay, so I will definitely respond straight with my Feraligatr. I think that's the best Pokemon. And opponent has got that annoying Lantern in their team. But I can handle quite okay-ish in a Lantern. So that's not really a problem. I will continue here. Throwing in another Hydro Cannon. I will just continue with those Hydro Cannons. Another Hydro Cannon. Opponent will be able to throw, I think, a Surf, yes. That's okay. I think for me the best option is to throw in my Shadow Ampharos and then use one shield on that Surf that will come in right now. I think that's the best. Surf, I'm perfectly shielding it. And if I'm right, I will be able to Volt Switch down. Yes, perfect. No way. I'm pressing in the Trailblaze so I can boost my own attack and my Shadow Gligar will be safe. Going in for Trailblaze does okay amount of damage, really like that. Right now I will throw a Brutal Swing, forcing the opponent to use a shield. That's amazing, really like that. I think I will let it go. I know it sounds a little bit weird, but yeah, it's just a power-up punch. He goes for another power-up punch. If I am able to switch, I will definitely do that. No, I got KO'd. That's okay. Can I go for that wing attack farm down? Opponent will be able to make it to one more power-up punch. Hopefully not ice punch. Otherwise he has a nice combination. No, just another power-up punch. Perfect. No! In the back, opponent has got a Skarmory. Oh no. You absolutely have to be kidding me. Going for dicks. I think I've lost, to be honest. I'm unable to win. Going for another dick. Yeah, I have to commit. Skarmory is a complete wall to a Gligar itself, so yeah. Really nice keeping that one a secret. So right now into the last match of the second streak. 2 wins into 2 loses. We go against Wei Pai. Shadow Ampharos into Shadow Whiscash. Yeah, I absolutely don't like Shadow Whiscash. If it was a regular Whiscash, it will be a lot better for me. Yeah, I will definitely shield. I have no other option. Okay, no attack, drop. Opponent went into Skarmory right now. Okay, so I think for me the best option is just to throw a lot of dicks at him and see how that damage will indicate in that Skarmory from him. But he will definitely overfarm to probably Sky Attack and then another thing. Oh, or he throws finally a move. Very interesting. Just a simple Sky Attack. I am able to survive that hit. So going here into a dig from my Shadow Gligar. But unfortunately enough, I am unable to survive. And he is a Brave Bird ready. I will let this move go. I know it will definitely hurt. So I'm switching into my Feraligatr. An opponent goes into his Shadow Gligar. Okay, very interesting in my opinion. Because my Feraligatr will absolutely one-shot him. So this could end quite interesting in my opinion. I don't think this is a dig, just a simple aerial ace. That's why I will let this go. Exactly. I'm winning the CMP. Amazing. Really needed this to perfectly throw on the CMP. I honestly didn't expect that I would have won the CMP, but okay. I will save my final shield. I think that's okay. Opponent goes for aerial ace. And right now my job to do is to overfarm, so I can perfectly make it to a Trailblaze against that Wishcash. So I will go for 2 more Volt Switches, then throw a Brutal Swing. And if I'm right, I have a Trailblaze ready for that Wishcash. So going here for Brutal Swing, KOs that Shadow Gligar. I hope this Trailblaze will be enough, because Trailblaze isn't the best move as Grass, but it's able to KO that Shadow Wishcash. No way. Amazing. From a bad start, I've just absolutely have won the game. And a very important one as well, because we already getting an finally a legendary Taboo Bulu. But yeah, from a very important game, we've made a win that I thought I would lose, because I saw Skarmory and a bad lead. But yeah, this Taboo Bulu is definitely very weak, in my opinion. Claim my rank. We are at 2400 already. Oh no. Yeah, getting once again those sandals. I still don't know why, but yeah, it just goes amazing. Really like this team. But still, today's main focus was on Shadow Ampharos. So I'll still keep doing that. The previous match was just amazing. We're going against a raw shark right now. Shadow Ampharos into Shadow Alolan Sandslash. Very interesting one, in my opinion. I think this is quite of a neutral match. And I can win the CMP, really like that. Going for just a simple brutal swing, seeing if the opponent will shield. He's perfectly shielding. Yeah, he definitely will throw in an Ice Punch. I can handle that, not a problem, at least for me. Just really want to shield that. I will switch into my Feraligatr. Opponent overfarms. This will be a drill run. That's okay. If he has a grass type, I think I will be able to make it to an Ice Beam. He goes for drill run. I can tank that. No, he stays in. I don't know why. Oh, and then makes a perfect catch on a Mantine. And Mantine, it's a perfect Pokemon for my Shadow Ampharos. I really like that. He will be able to wing attack me down. But I think within that time, I will be able to make it to perfect Ice Beam. So that's amazing. Shadow Ampharos. Yeah, I think my best option is to shield. Opponent Ice Beams me. Yes, exactly. I really like that. I have a Brutal Swing ready for the Shadow Alolan Sandslash. Or I will just do something weird and just go for Trailblaze to boost maybe my own attack. Just making it a little bit more fun, this game. Okay, opponent will go here for an Ice Punch. It will be able to KO. But the problem is that my Shadow Gligar is in danger, because I think opponent, yes, can make it to an Ice Punch. And that one shots, oh, that hurts. Really nice plays from the opponent, I will say. Yeah, that match didn't go as planned, but still really nice plays from the opponent. Right now into the second match of the third streak. But we still have 8 wins already, so yeah, it will be nice if we can make it to 3 more. But you will see that at least right now into perfect lead against a shiny Poliwrath. Opponent throws in an Cofagrigus. That means I will switch into my Feraligatr. I honestly don't need to win the switch. I think I don't really need it. Going here for Hydro Cannon, seeing how the opponent will respond to this. Yeah, I knew he will shield this one. I probably have to shield as well. I will go for 2 more Volt Switches, and then maybe I will throw in the Trailblaze at that point, but we will see. 1, 2. Yeah, I just have to throw in a Brutal Swing. I have no other option for that. But that's okay. Brutal Swing will be able to KO that Shadow Justice Cofagrigus. Opponent throws in a Trevenant. Oh, perfect catch made from the opponent. It's fine. I knew he would make a beautiful catch. I knew yeah. I knew that. That's totally fine. Making it here to a Trailblaze. We'll be able to KO this, or at least get the final shield. Perfectly. Shadow Gligar time. I have to shield it, otherwise I'm instantly dead by that icy wind. So I will go for 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Throw in that aerial ace, go for 2 more wing attacks, and aerial ace that Trevenant down, I think. However, the Trevenant has more HP left than I thought. Oh no. I think the opponent may have won the game because of the beautiful catch he's made. And he has won the game. And that was quite unfortunate, because we've lost. Very important one. So right now into the 3rd match of the 3rd streak. I hope we can win at least all of the games, but I don't know. Going against Hitter, I don't know. Starting against Galarian Stunfisk, switching straight into my Feraligatr opponent. Very happy that I didn't throw in my Shadow Gligar. Going here straight for an Ice Beam, no baiting or anything. It's fine. Ice Beam, that's okay. In this point, I have to win the switch. If this is a Weather Bell, Bait or Hurricane, I don't care. I'm just shielding. It's the Hurricane, perfect. That means I am allowed to just Shadow Claw down perfectly. Opponent is just throwing in a Weather Ball. I can tank that without real problems, and I'm saving a ton of very important energy here on my Feraligatr. So which Pokemon will the opponent throw in? Ooh, yes, it's an Azumarill. That's amazing. Going here for Hydro Cannon. Won't deal a huge amount of damage still. Opponent will farm me a little bit, but that's okay. Going here for another Hydro Cannon. I will be just very comfortable against that Galarian Stunfisk a little bit later, but that's okay. Going here for my Hydro Cannon once again. That Azumarill will be quite low. Going into Shadow Ampharos. Opponents will probably go for some kind of play Ralph move, I think. Exactly. I will save my Shadow Ampharos, going into my Shadow Gligar. However, opponent made a little bit more energy, so this could end quite bad for me. It's my side. I will be able to survive one more rock slide without real problems. Winning the CMP, going straight for the dig here. That's okay, we'll be shielded, exactly. Going to shield this rock slide. So I'm already got rid of my shield, so I don't have to think about those. Opponent throws in a rock slide, totally fine. My only hope for making a dig is just to go here for a bait with aerial ace. That's my only option. He switches into Azumarill. I'm waiting till he throws in a move. Going here for the Trailblaze. That's my best option. Yeah, maybe I could have made it to... No, I don't think I could have made it to a back-to-back Brutal Swing. Going here for Trailblaze. That's okay. Did I made it to the dig? I made it to the dig. And then I can win the CMP. Ooh, once again, a very hard match that somehow I won. He just needed to throw his move. Then he maybe could have won the game, to be honest, with amid his Azumarill. Just really interesting. So right now into the fourth match of the third streak. 2 loses into 1 win. We're going against Lucas W. Shadow Ampharos into Alolan Ninetales. Yeah, I will just stay in. I think this is a fine. It's not a Charmer, so that's maybe even better. However, he will be able to throw in more of those weather balls a lot faster, but I can tank. Opponent makes a catch on a Wish Cash, and I'm throwing in a Trailblaze. No way. There is just no way that I just put that Trailblaze into the opponent. Going here for my Brutal Swing. KOs the Wish Cash. And he made just an awful catch on a Wish Cash. I know he thought I would have an Thunder Punch, but that's the fun thing about those Pokemons. You never know the moveset. So you don't even know if you have to catch or not. But at least going here for an Hydro Cannon. But I'm very happy to get rid of that Wish Cash. It's quite an annoying Pokemon in my opinion. I think my best option is to save my energy for what's in the bag. Opponent baits with a Weather Ball. Yes, in the bag we're seeing a Poliwrath, and because I have shield advantage and energy advantage with making aerial aces, I will absolutely win against the Poliwrath. Going for aerial ace. Opponent shields. Which, yeah, I hope he knows that he has just lost the game. Oh, however, he was just completely weak. He couldn't switch into Poliwrath as well. But I think he just needed to stay in. But I think he would always lose that game. So going here for aerial ace. Almost getting rid of that Poliwrath. He is allowed to make a move. I'm just finishing that Alolan Ninetales with my Feraligatr. Icy Wind KOs. Shadow Clawing the Poliwrath down. And opponent finally commits. So that's amazing. So right now we've made it to 10 wins, but we can make it to 11. Will we make that? Stay tuned for the final match. Right now, incoming of this video. We're going against Mario Zumbedo. Going Shadow Ampharos into Lantern. Amazing lead. That's actually the best lead to have. But then opponent throws in a Core Breaker. Oh no. I absolutely don't know what I have to do. Two of the most annoying Pokemon are in the same team. Oh no. At least I'm making it to the Ice Beam. I actually only want that the opponent will just throw in, just let his move go. Ah, he shields. No. I know this is an energy ball. I have to shield. I have no other option. No. Really nice baiting from the opponent. And I won't be able to make it to an Hydro Cannon as well. This is just terrible. I will let this go. It's the energy ball. Yeah, or just okay. If the opponent just deserves the win, I am just completely failing this game, in my opinion. Going here for brutal swing, KOing at the Bomber Snow. Yeah, it hasn't got any sense to just throw in. Won't the opponent just shield here? Oh, Frenzy Blend will deal massive damage. No, yeah, I just have to let it go. Surf will instantly KO me. He's finally throwing in his Lantern. Yeah, I think I've lost. Because I've made several mistakes. Going here for Tick. Yeah, I've lost. Really nice plays from the opponent. Fortunately, that was the last match. That I'm making as well a lose. But yeah, at least we have made it to a ton more elo. I think almost around 100, so that's amazing. Getting once again those sandals. My opinion about Shadow Ampharos, I think it has a lot of potential in the Great League. I think next time I will maybe throw the same team in and then probably fail as usual, but we will see that. Anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Definitely press that like and subscribe button. That will absolutely help me. Hopefully, you have a great Bellsprout Community Day and a great day. And I will see you then in the next video. Peace out, guys.